Pray. Wait for it. Wait for it. Show. How you doing, baby? Happy. What's today? What's today? Wednesday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos, and if you see any one of them that you like, just hit share. Damn, is that too much to ask, right? Oh, God. So, y'all, today, real quick, I got to hurry up and get to the building. Yep, I got to clean today. Today is Wednesday. I know you're trying to figure out where I'm at from day to day. I don't even know where I'll be from day to day, because if you've been following me on my live, because that's one thing I do like about social media. I do. When you go live, it's like undeniable what's going on, what you doing, what they see, because it's actually happening. It ain't like a video just manufactured and you had it for a while and you disperse it and you is actually live doing what you say you doing at the time that you doing it, and people can see it, right? So if you've been following me, you already know what it is, right? Yesterday we started off at Coffee and Conversation, right? And we left there. I didn't come live when I was at the lady house. I did one time at my customer house. I don't want to call her no lady. Customer house. She is a lady, but, you know, at the client's house. I went on briefly yesterday, but Monday I didn't go live. I don't like filming really in people's houses like that. You know, I didn't get permission from her and all, none of that. But I did go live yesterday because I fixed the ceiling, and it was a task, right? So I was kind of proud of myself. So I did go live for just a brief moment. But yeah, that paint job me and my son been on for the last couple days. So I didn't go live. And then as soon as we left that, we immediately went to go clean the buildings. So for the last 2 days, this has been the routine. And as soon as we clean the buildings at about 9, 10 o'clock, we head over to that property because I'm still fixing on that property. I still got to hang drywall. I still got to put the second coat of gray paint on the walls. I have to do touch-ups with the ceiling because we blacked the ceiling out. And I have to still fix the framing in certain areas to be able to hang the drywall. So Monday, we didn't leave there till 1 a.m. Last night, we left there at 12. We're going to go today after I clean my buildings, right? But I couldn't paint this morning because I'm on my way to the cigar bar. So, yeah, this is my day. Now, can you imagine when the kids was little? That's how it was like that a little bit. Yeah, on the weekends, it was like that. So, just hustle and bustle, hustle and bustle. Yeah, I worked my children. I'm not even going to hold you up. And I don't have no regrets about that. I'll do it again, all over again, yeah? They work with me. Yeah. So when I say that my children work with me, that's what I mean. So my son, he's here today. He's painting because I can't paint today and I have to paint here. This is a project that I'm still working on as well. Right? That's what I'm saying. I have my team so locked in. My children were so locked in on everything that I did. They were extensions of me. They were doing stuff when I was. So during this restoration process, it's coming back. Slowly but surely. So as you see, my son been with me every day, working, hustling, making that money with his mommy, right? So yeah, he gonna be painting here while I go take care of that. So get a copy of my book, Dysfunctional Family Knot. I know, he took her from that. He took her, that daddy took that baby from that. Yeah, I know. It's sad when you look at it and when you think about it. It's so sad when you think about it. Because how could a person do such a thing, right? Get a copy of my book, Dysfunctional Family Knot. Some of that is detailed in this book. Yep. Because you got to think about it. I wrote it as a child growing up. So I'm sitting in front of my middle school, Jackson Middle School to be, you know, Marlboro, just sitting there. Started writing it, right? So it fades in and out my life. So it talks about my childhood, and then I give you a journal entry for something that I was dealing with at the time I was writing the book. So you can actually see the abuse that I was dealing with the husband in this book. You can see it unforming, or you can see it unraveling. You can see the things happening. You can see his mama in the book, because I talk about her in here, right? Yeah, because the journal entries, he could have my story could have been written a different way at any time, right? But those journal entries, similar to the live videos, it was what was happening, even though it's just my word against anybody else's. But at the time that it was happening, my view was written in this book. So yeah, you can go to lulupublishing.com and get you a copy. And we're talking about a lot today, but we're not going to talk about a lot today. Today, I'm going to try to give you 5 stress relievers. Yeah, I'm going to try to give you 5 stress relievers. But I got to give you a whole bunch of other stuff before we get to it. Yeah, I got to give you a whole bunch of other stuff, so you got to deal with it. Yeah, you got to deal with it. But at the end of it, if you stay long enough, I'm going to give you 5 stress relievers. Yeah, that might help you. So no manipulation tips today. I know that's the only reason why some of y'all come here. Yeah, some of y'all just come here to hear the manipulation tips, see how they are used, use them on your baby to get back at your baby mama and your baby daddy. Yeah, you are horrible. You are a horrible person because I only give you the ins and outs and how to use them so that you will know that they're being used so that you can stop if you're doing it. And if the baby mama or the baby daddy doing it, you will know that they doing it, right? That's the only reason why I tell you all of it. I don't tell it to you so you can use it. And you shouldn't even want to use it because when I give you the manipulation tip, I tell you how to use it. I tell you don't use it. But I also tell you the psychological damage that it causes the child from you using it. I also tell you about the adverse effect that it has on your child if you keep using it, right? So I will hope that you wouldn't. Yeah, I will hope that you wouldn't. But yeah, some of y'all only come on for that. Yeah, I clocked your teeth. I know. Right? Yeah, that's the only reason why you come on. So, yeah, I will hope that you wouldn't. I will hope that you wouldn't. Because when you keep that baby from the other parent, you are depriving them from things that they need, right? Like my daughter has missed so much in our life. So not only do you deprive the baby of the things that they're supposed to learn from that baby mama or that baby daddy, but the things that goes on in the lives of that parent, right? Like in our case, our family is always having something. We was always together. We was doing stuff, right? So you got to think about that. She got nieces and nephews that she don't know. I got grandchildren. I got nieces and great nieces and nephews. Like the family, my dad is here. My dad was gone her whole life. He was here for the baby shower and he was able to hold her when I gave birth. He was at the hospital when I gave birth. And then he went back to Japan. So my dad been gone. He's here now. He's here now, reuniting with his other grandchildren, strengthening the relationships. He's been working with me these last couple days, and I tell you, I have been loving it. I've been tired as hell. I ain't never been so happy at 1 a.m. to be demolishing and putting up drywall and cleaning in the background. But the fact that I was working with my dad and my son, like I'm tearing up now just telling you that, right? Because all this time I'm saying I got a family business. So when my family is actually working with me, it just makes everything just feel so surreal, right? So yeah, I've just been in pure this whole week. Working with my son, working with my dad, making money together. Like I tell you, I am on such a high right now, right? To where all the hard work that's being put in, I don't even feel it. It ain't work. It ain't work, right? So, yeah, she missed so much. The kids are growing up. They asked about her. Oh my God, the 2 oldest grandchildren know her because she was in their life, but the 2 babies don't even know her, right? Like that's one thing. I wish I had a better relationship with my nieces and nephews. Like I wish I was closer to them. Like I'm close to my youngest little brother's children because I raised him, so they look at me as like a grandmother versus an auntie, right? So yeah, but everybody's growing. We've had so many parties and festivities because I know I come on here and I talk about the bad that has happened since the baby has been pulled out, right? I stress that to you because I want you to learn from our mistakes. I don't want you to do the same thing. I want your family unit to be a little more tight, a little more strengthened, right? So I give you all the advice, I give you all the techniques, but even though I share the bad with you, there is some good. Yep, there is some good. We're healing from her absence, right? We're starting to collect ourselves and move forward in whatever purpose or whatever it is that's set for us, right? We're actually moving in that direction. We're still working, we're still healing. The restoration process is taking time, but we're going in a good direction. So her being absent and not being in our lives, she's missed so much. She's missed the growth and development that we've actually still had in her absence. Right? My businesses is thriving, right? Everybody is trying to do well. It's hard, but we're trying to do well. The children are growing up, right? We have parties. We have celebrations with the family. Like my cousin Tracy party is epic every year. Every year is standing room only. You got to get a ticket to go to my cousin Tracy party, right? I done met actors and from Tubi and my cousin. But we there every year, right? She missed that. She ain't been there. Like we get up for the holidays. Man, when y'all remove them children from the parents trying to hurt them, you hurt the kids. You hurt everybody that's attached to that child. Like the damage is so destructive. Like it's hard to believe that you don't understand what you're doing when you do that. It's hard to believe that you don't think your child misses their mama. It's hard for me to believe that you don't think this child miss their daddy. Oh my God, that's all children want is a mama and a daddy. I run into so many kids every day. They just wish their dad would call. They wish they would see their dad. They wish they would spend time. It's kids that I deal with every day. They wish they could see their mama. They wish their mama gave a damn about them. They wish their mama gave a damn about them, or they wish their mama was still alive. Right? So for children to have the parents just taken out because you choose to just take them out because you making a rational decision just off of emotion because you still hurt. You still mad. Come on now. What does that baby do with all those feelings and those memories of the other parent? Right? They have to suppress them because they can't talk to you about them. Right? Because you're the one that took them away from them. So they can't come to you and tell you. Now, you're the person they're supposed to come to. You're the parent. So you're the person that they're supposed to trust, be able to come to, talk to about the most innerest feelings and how they really feel, right? They can't come to you and tell you that they miss their mama. They can't come to you and tell you that they miss their daddy because you're the one that took them away from them. Right? So they got to suppress all those feelings. Usually that's the gateway. That's the opening of the door for addictions. Yeah. They usually run to hide those feelings. They usually run to alcohol. Yeah. And any type of drugs that's out here that they can get their hands on. Yeah. So yeah, you opening the door when you do that. Right? So, doing your children and the culture. So that's why all these children are at a loss. I guarantee you, all these children that's running around here, walking around looking like zombies, it's a good chance that their mama or their daddy took them away from the other parent. And they just out here lost. Yep. No direction, no plan, no purpose. Yeah, because you took that parent away. Yeah. I know you didn't think it mattered, but it did. We gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up and get out of here. Yeah, so I know my baby, like for him to take her out my life as if I wasn't teaching her anything, like that right there is so disturbing to me. She couldn't, I wasn't teaching her nothing. She wasn't learning nothing from me. I couldn't even teach her how to be a lady. Yep, I couldn't even teach her that. He did a better job than me to where I couldn't even teach her that, right? Yeah, and it's sad to me because I know she's struggling with questions. She's struggling with things about herself. She's struggling to find answers to things that I just would have just voluntarily told her because I'm a mom. I would have voluntarily showed her, right? She would have been able to emulate me because I would have showed it. I would have demonstrated it, right? She wouldn't have to struggle and asking questions. Yeah, because I was teaching her how to be a woman. I wonder who's teaching her how to love herself. Yeah. I wonder who's teaching her how to love herself. Because the women that he replaced me with, they didn't love themselves, right? That mama smoked cigarettes. Anybody that smokes cigarettes knowing the damage that it does to their lungs, they can't possibly love themselves, right? They drink alcohol. That grandma used to drink all the time. I'm quite sure the couple of other relatives, TT and all, I'm quite sure the alcohol is playing a part in that life. I'm quite sure she probably self-medicating as a result of, right? Because that's what happens when you don't teach your children at a young age how to deal with problems. You don't deal with them. You sweep them under the rug as if they're going to go. Yeah, you deal with them in other ways. And usually it's using drugs, right? It's usually drinking alcohol, right? Instead of dealing with what the problem really is, yeah, you self-medicate. You try to take yourself away so you don't think about it, right? So, yeah, I wonder who's teaching her how to love herself, because they can't teach her. Yeah, they overweight. I don't know nobody over there that's fit, that look like they work out and take care of themselves, right? I have not seen not one woman on that side of the family, and it's not to bash them. Please understand that. I don't get off on talking about people. I don't have to talk about nobody and put nobody down to make myself feel good about me. I don't do that, right? I'm telling you facts. Everybody over there was overweight and didn't look like health was their main concern. That it wasn't a priority to work out. So I'm wondering who's teaching her how to do that? Who's teaching her how to love herself, right? Take care of her body, take care of herself. Mind, body, and soul, right? Because I was doing that. But he took her away from me, right? So yeah, I wonder who's doing that. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Yeah, she missed a lot. She missed a lot of good times. Yeah. We got a new addition to our family in our village. Yeah, my oldest daughter met a young lady. She has 4 children. So those little girls that you see on the video that I do their hair, they call me grandma, and I be on the trampoline. That's our new addition to our family. So for the last 6 years, they've been a part of our family. Like, she would love them. She would love those little girls. My bonus daughter is what I call her. She would love, like, she's missed so much. And for me, for a child not to care or be forced not to care about people that actually love them, it's just a sad thing, right? It's such a sad thing. Yeah, so we got new people a part of our village, so she just missed so much. Yeah, she would have loved them. Fix it, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, it's just she's missed a lot. So yeah, when you take a child away, you deprive them of so much, and chances are you can't give them nothing of what they're missing. You can try. I know when she was poured out of my life, I was decorating her locker for school. Do you decorate your children's lockers? Oh my God, you should. Yeah. Let me tell you how you do it. You talk to the supervisor, the principal there, right, and get permission. They'll usually let you in. I don't know if they have the combination to your kids' locker or if you're able to get in your kids' lockers, but I know it's an invasion of privacy. Try to do it the first day of school, right, if you can. So yeah, I was lucky enough to get in before. Yeah, you want to put wallpaper, not wallpaper. You want to use... Shit, I'm going to have to do another video. But you want to cover the inside of the locker. You want to put little trinkets in there, little things that they might like to do in between class. Like one year I brought her a little karaoke machine, right? So in between class, her and her little friends would get by her locker and play with the little little cute stuff. One of them had a chandelier in her locker one year, right? They have little magnet things that you can put on for them to keep little stuff, right? One of them had carpet. I put a little rug in the top of it and put the chandelier and put pictures in so they can see it's so many ways and so many things you can do. But I was decorating their lockers every year. So when he took her out of my life that first year, her friends decorated her lockers like it was a big thing. So they'll try and duplicate some of the things that you do, but they probably not going to get it right because it's not genuine, right? Them decorating her locker, that was something sentimental for me to do for my daughters for their high school year, right? 9th grade, 10th grade, I did all year for Kennedy. I did her 9th grade and her 10th grade, and I don't know who did her. Her girls did the 11th. I don't know who did. But that didn't mean nothing to none of them. That meant something to me to do, right? So yeah, they probably duplicate what you do, but they're going to miss something. Yeah, so chances are they can't give the baby none of what you are able to give. So yeah, they deprive them of that. Okay, I gotta get out of here, guys. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Let me give y'all the stress relievers. I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow, but I'm gonna give y'all the stress relievers. Number 1, apologizing. Apologizing to people for things that you have done. You will be surprised how you walk around here and act like you don't care, and it weighs on you. Yeah, it really, really weighs on you. Your conscience, everything about it kind of weighs on you subconsciously, and you don't even know. All because you was wrong. Yeah, so apologizing for what you did wrong and accepting accountability, you will be surprised how much that relieves stress. Unfinished business and projects. Yeah, you'll be surprised how that weighs on you, not being able to finish some of these things. Oh my goodness. Now, it weighs on you if you don't finish, but it weighs on you even heavier if the time that you have, let's say you had time to do it and you didn't do it right. You had money, but you used the money for something else. You blew the money on something and you didn't do it for what it was intended for, right? That weighs on you heavier than a person who hasn't finished it because they got so much other stuff going on and they're not managing their time correctly to be able to complete it all, right? It weighs on them because they could have did this, that, and still did that, but sometimes they get tired, they juggling, wearing too many hats. Excuses, right? So, you'll be surprised how that weighs on you, though. Unfinished business and projects. Number 3, that goal list that we talked about. You'll be surprised how much stress that causes and what triggers you when you don't complete what's on your list, right? Let's say you want a new job, right? You saying you're going to do it, you ain't did nothing towards it, you ain't updated your resume, you ain't even applied for it, but you keep saying you're going to work with it. You will be surprised every time you see somebody with the shirt on from that company. It irks your nerves. Irks your nerves, bothers you, stresses you out because you wish you was working there, right? But you ain't did none of the stuff necessary to get there to the place. They all happy because you know how much they make. You know they got bonuses. You know they give you vacation time. You got It's a good job. It's a good place to work, right? Number 4. Unpaid tickets, not having your license, and not having real insurance for your vehicle. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. You pick your poison. Whichever one of them if you got all of them working against you, shame on you. Pay them damn tickets. Get your L's right. Get you some no-fault insurance, please, right? You will be surprised how your stress level is just seeing police. Just seeing the sheriff ride by. Oh, don't let the state troopers get up behind you. God damn. Oh, Lord. You will be surprised. Your head is like a swivel. You can't even pay attention to the road because you're so distracted on looking for the police to make sure they're not behind you while you... That's stressful. That's so stressful. Because you know it's a good chance if you got a warrant, they're going to take you down, right? You ain't got no insurance, they probably going to tow your car. Right? You ain't your license. It's another ticket if they let you go. So now the tickets are just stacking up. Take care of your business. Take care of your business. Driving is a privilege. Yeah, driving is a privilege. I learned that when I had to go to traffic class almost 10 years ago. My license has been good ever since then, right? Driving is a privilege. Number 5. I gotta get out of here. Forgiveness. You would be surprised how much stress is relieved off of you just by forgiving people for things they have done to you. Yeah, wrongdoing. Forgiving them if they apologize. You'll be surprised there's people that come to you with a humble apology and change behavior and you still ain't forgave them, right? Shame on you. Shame on you. Because if somebody mustered up enough to humble themselves, to come to you to apologize for what they've done and ask forgiveness, yeah, the least you can do is forgive them. That don't mean you got to deal with them after. You can deal with them with a long handle spoon or however way. You ain't got to deal with them like you used to deal with. However way you want to handle that part. But it shouldn't be no hatred in your heart for them. It shouldn't be no feeling of wanting to choke them every time you see them. You know what I'm saying? You should get to a point in life where you've accepted what has happened. You've forgiven them for what they've done and just move on. Right? So yeah, you'll be surprised how forgiveness would actually weigh on you and stress you out. Now I gotta get to that dang on cigar bar. I love y'all for checking in. Sorry, Instagram. Y'all say hi to my son. Brandon, say good morning to the people, y'all. Good morning. That's my son. Ain't he fine? You can't have him. You can't have him. So y'all, okay, we out. I'm out. Let me go to the cigar bar. I'm probably not gonna go live, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you because when I get in there, I'm gonna go hard.
Yep, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna put my music in my ears, and I'm gonna run through that place. I'm gonna run through it. So I'm gonna use another teachable moment to talk to y'all about starting your own cleaning company, but it won't be today. All right, Nisa, J Lady, Craig. Hey, Amber, baby, how you doing, Highlander? Hey, Angel. Okay, y'all, I gotta go.